Good tidings, ladies and gentlemen of the lodge, and welcome back. Today we've got some exciting news to cover for those of you who are big fans of the HD-2D art style like I am, as with the release of the latest Dragon Quest game using this 2D HD art style, it's got everybody talking about what Square Enix property remake will be next to utilize this beloved art style. Now again, I think a lot of this HD-2D caught traction with the introduction of Octopath Traveler and the release of Octopath Traveler 2, really showcasing the potential that this particular art direction has. Dragon Quest fans seem to be very satisfied with these remakes, and people who have played Octopath seem to be very satisfied with those games and the particular art style they offer. So the question becomes, what's next? Funny enough, we have a direct quote from the producer of this Dragon Quest III HD-2D remake, and he brings up none other than the great beloved Final Fantasy VI. Which, to be honest, I actually believe that Final Fantasy VI still looks beautiful to this day. I actually think the visual aesthetics of Final Fantasy VI hold up better than any of the games from the PS1 era that followed it, save for maybe Final Fantasy IX. But myself, along with many others who have enjoyed that game, have often wondered what Final Fantasy VI would look like in the HD 2D art style. So let's move over to this article here coming to us from Inverse, and let's hear it straight from the producer's mouth himself. Let's take it from here. Quote, "It's not that we have concrete plans for this, but personally I would have to say Final Fantasy VI. Octopath Traveler, the first HD 2D title, was developed while referencing Final Fantasy VI, as it had the highest quality pixel art. I would love to see how the game we referenced would look with the HD 2D art style." Now again, I don't want to get any of us ahead of ourselves, but the sheer fact that the HD 2D art style that Square Enix has been using as of late was inspired by Final Fantasy VI leads me to believe that it's only a matter of time before they begin to approach remaking a game like Final Fantasy VI in that HD 2D art style. Again, as I've said, I think Final Fantasy VI holds up not just in a gameplay perspective, but also in a visually aesthetic one as well. So hearing this from the Dragon Quest producer, and hearing the history of Square Enix pioneering this art style due to Final Fantasy VI, leads me to believe that it may only be a matter of time before they take the leap and remake Final Fantasy VI with this HD 2D art style. Now, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm curious what you think. Would you like to see Final Fantasy VI come to the HD 2D world? And do you think, with the little bit that the Dragon Quest producer gave us here, that there is a likelihood that that will happen one day? Please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. And I will see all of you beautiful sickos and normies next time.